What is Pu-erh tea? Pu-erh tea has a long and rich tradition going back hundreds of years. We could talk about it in depth for hours, but today I just want to give you a place to start. In order to understand Pu-erh tea, it's best to understand the 6 different categories of Chinese tea, all of which come from the same plant known as Camellia sinensis, variety sinensis, or in Chinese, xiaoyezhou. It is just the processing and region that differentiates one of these teas from another. The 6 types of teas are white, green, yellow, oolong, black, and dark tea. The dark tea category consists of anything that has undergone the fermentation-like process, such as liuan, liubao, heicha, and puer. Now, due to its popularity, Pu-erh tea has become its own category. Puer, however, is unlike any other tea. It is a unique variety, grown in one specific region, Yunnan, China, with minimal processing and the ability to be aged indefinitely, making it like a drinkable antique. The emphasis here is on the leaf itself, not from any additional processing to the leaf. Puerh tea is found in an assortment of compressed shapes and sizes, though the circular tea cake being the most common. There are 3 necessary characteristics needed for a tea to be classified as Puerh tea. It needs to be grown in or around the Yunnan province of China. This is one of the only places in the world this type of tea can be grown. It needs to come from the Camellia sinensis variety assamica, or known as dayezhou in Chinese. And there is a very special kilgreen process to keep the enzymes alive so the tea can continue its post-fermentation process and age. Now, inside of Puerh tea, there are 2 main categories: raw and ripe puer. Raw puer. Before the 1970s, this was the only type of puer there was. It is picked, sun-dried, undergoes a special kilgreen process, and then usually pressed into tea cakes. The tea is floral, sweet, and refreshing. It has a golden, sunshine-like color when brewed, and very comfortable to enjoy on hotter days. Ripe puer originally developed in the 1970s to try to resemble that of old raw puer. The tea is processed like raw puer, but undergoes one more additional step known as wet piling, which can last anywhere from 4 to 6 weeks. The tea is smooth, earthy, herbal, and strong. It produces a deep, almost red wine-like color when brewed, and is best drunk after a heavy meal or in colder weather. There is also the classification of aged puer. Both raw and ripe puer can be stored and become better with age. And a note here, since the development of ripe puer, the techniques have advanced to such a point where it no longer only tries to resemble that of old raw. It is now its own distinct category, and depending on your body type or weather, you may prefer raw or ripe puer. I also want to leave you with a tip today. When buying puer, try not to buy a tea that you don't like the day you drink it, in hopes it will turn into something you will like in the future. Most likely, it will always retain the same characteristics the first day you drink it as it ages. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you'd like to see more of these educational tea videos, please like and subscribe. You can also support this channel over on Patreon, where you can join discussions with other tea enthusiasts, access live streams, and vote on future topics for videos. Thanks so much, and see you in the next video.